This is my Surface Duo, and I'm going to put a skin on here to cover up this chip and to protect my device. Hey, what's up YouTube fam? This is Sly and welcome back to another exciting episode of Talk Tech. Now, I have the Microsoft Surface Duo with me right now, and what I'm about to do is install a skin. This skin is by Sopiguard. Really what we have here is everything that you'll find inside the package when it comes. So I chose the gunmetal silver, and there's the front and the back. There's some sides. There's actually ones for the Microsoft symbol themselves. There is a wet nap, there is a microfiber cloth, and then there is a card where you can go on and find information on how to install the actually skin itself. So outside of this, the only other thing that you'll need is a hair dryer, which I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff to the side. I'm going to change the camera angle and we're going to jump in. But before I do that, it's great they have a website that you can visit. Unfortunately, the Microsoft Surface Duo is not on there, and it gives you an idea on how to install it. So we're going to figure this out together. So I have my Surface Duo here. The first step I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off the screen protector. I added a InvisiShield screen protector that covers the inside and outside, and it helped with the chipping here. So we'll see how much more damage is under here once we peel this off. My next step is to take the microfiber cloth and wipe down the surface that we're going to use. Next, I'm going to take this alcohol wipe, thin white knife, and we're going to wipe the whole surface. Okay, and then I'm going to take the microfiber cloth one more time, and I'm going to go over it, removing any excess dirt, smudges, or fingerprints. Next, I am going to take this side. I'm going to slightly peel it off, and I'm going to place it onto the device. Okay, and it looks good to me, so I'm happy with that side. Okay, and at this point in time, I'm just going to take my fingers and go over that real quick, pushing it down a little bit. Now, let's go ahead and remove these. Actually, I kind of like that mirror on there. At this point in time, I've tried putting this on here a couple different times. I don't have steady hands. It's very hard for me to do that, especially being on this side of the camera. So at this point in time, I'm just going to skip putting the different color Microsoft logos on there. So this doesn't come with any kind of directions, and it makes it a little bit complicated. So what I believe here is that there are 6 strips altogether. There's 3 on top and 3 on the bottom. Out of this 3, one of the 2 have rounded edges, and then one is just flat all the way across. So what I assume is that this rounded edge goes here, wraps around, connects to this one, wraps around and connects to this one. I'll let you know. After a couple tries here, my recommendation is when you're putting on the edges, start off with the one with the rounded edge. And this gets a little complicated doing this behind the camera, but put that on there, and then at the same time go ahead and continue on with this side, and just line it up like so. Okay, so we got that right there. One is 3 set right here, the middle piece. We're just going to take and we're going to line it up and set that right there in the middle. So right now there's a little bit of an overlap between the two of those. That's on there and that's on the front. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to hit this up with the hair dryer to make sure that it has attached, and then I'm going to add the other side. Okay, so we're almost done here. So I have the front on here. It looks absolutely amazing. I have the back on here. It looks amazing. And I added one of the sides. So there are 2 sets of stickers that go on the sides. This one I believe is an extra set, and that one on the top. And then this one right here should go on the bottom here, and it's broken up to go all the way around. And then we also have some buttons on here. So I will take a few minutes to figure out what is what, and then I will get back to you guys very shortly. Okay, so it took a minute or two just to kind of figure this out, but the way that this is going to work around, so this will start on, if the device is facing you like so, with the hinges in the back, and you're opening it up, this side right here will start off. So this will go over here, leaving your USB-C port open, and that goes to the other side, and this goes on around, and I'll walk you through step by step how to put that on. So I'm going to start off with this corner piece right here, and it's going to go right here. Okay, so we got that first strip on there. As you can see, that's going to leave that USB-C port open. So we're going to use this one, okay, and then we're going to put that one right there. Okay, I'm going to push that down, and then I'm going to just walk this on around. Down right there. Okay. So we have that on there, and it's wrapping around this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the other side, and then looking at this long side should go from here on around. So that's going to be the one that we're going to use. Okay, so I added it on the other side on around. Now this is a little long here, so I'm going to go ahead and put it over the power button. Hopefully that won't be an issue. I was thinking about cutting that, but I'll actually tell you all what I decided to do on that. I didn't know before, but there's actually a cutout for the power button and the volume up and down rocker. So we'll go ahead and add those and keep on going. Alright, so I may have to remove some of this. So going back at, again, you cannot see until you actually remove it, but there is a cutout for the power up and down rocker and the volume button, and that's right there. So what I did is I peeled this one back. Okay, I peeled that back right there. That's the great thing about the skins. Until you actually apply the heat, you can actually remove and take them off and put them back on. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on, and then put the buttons on top of that. That's for the power, that's for the volume up and down rocker. Okay, and it looks like this one is actually a cutout for the SIM ejection port right there. So that goes on there. So I'm going to go ahead and add that, and we'll continue to move on. So everything was pretty good on here. It would have been a lot better if there was instructions. A lot of the time was spent just trying to figure what was going on here. As far as the fit of each strip and the front and the back, was very well, except for this little panel right here. It was a little long, so I am going to cut that just so we don't cover up my button. Okay, and then this spot right here is purposely left open, and that's so that your fingerprint will register on a fingerprint reader. And then we're going to just take a little bit of heat and add some heat to this. Low heat. Okay, and then I'm just going to go across and around this one more time. Make sure everything is up and down rocker. Power button for a minute. Right here. All over in here. 7-port jack there. And here we are. We have a skin, the gunmetal silver skin on my Microsoft Surface Duo, and I was able to hide that chip. Hey, this has been another episode of Talk Tech. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also that like, and make sure you stay tuned for more great videos on Surface Duo and other exciting accessories, devices, reviews, and how-to on Talk Tech.